Welcome everyone. Today we're going to talk about what is one of the best databases developed, and that's Digger. While this program is now 20 years old or over 20 years old, it is still by far the best way to find elusive ancestors. And we've made it easy in the library to go from one database to the next. We'll start with the Queensland Pioneer Index to start with. Recently we were doing some research on the O'Brien family. So I'll type in O'Brien, and the father was James and the mother is Catherine. Okay, so we see that we have only 8 entries there, and we've got those 2 at the bottom, plus the C, they do not belong to this family. So we've got John died 1871, Ellen born 1874, Mary Ann born 1876, and Bridget born 1879. However, by using the wildcard, by putting in OBRI asterisk, we can leave James there because that's fairly good. CATHL asterisk. Now we've got 14 entries. Let's have a look at those. Well, again, those last 3 don't belong here. However, we've now found Michael, born 1869, registered O'Brien, BRIAN, William, born 1867, died the same day, also registered as O'Brien, BRIAN. Michael died 1871, John born 1871, Catherine born 1872, and you'll notice that we've got different spellings for Catherine, CATHARINE, we've got LEDDY, LEADDY, and that's why if you use the asterisk you're going to find more children. Then next we go to Victoria. Victoria deaths, that goes to 1985, which is really handy. And I'm going to look for Gamble, Gordon Oliver. There's only one of him, and he died 1948. Now the family have told me that he had an accident, so let's go and see what we've got that'll show us an accident. And we've got Inquest Index Victoria 1840 to 1985. We'll see if there was an inquest for him. Gamble, Gordon. Okay. And yes, he died from a motorcycle accident. Now, while I found a reference to the accident in Trove, it was very uninformative. So if this was my relative, I'd order the inquest documents from the archives. Another gem is marine births. So we go in here to marine births, deaths and marriages, 1853 to 1920. And this is all Victoria, mind you. So I'm going to look for Francis Wheelhouse. And there he is. And that gives us the information that his mother was Mary Unknown. He was married to Ellen Mary Lambert. He died on the Karula, birthplace London. He was married in Richmond, and his death date was the 17th of the 11th, 1920. But if we click on this little icon up here, that will bring up the actual entry that would have been made at the time of his death. So now we find is the date of death is different. He actually died on the 14th, not the 17th. Tells me he had been sick for 2 months and was travelling from Sydney to Melbourne. He was buried on the 17th at South Head Cemetery. He was married in Richmond at age 30 years to Ellen Mary Lambert, who was now deceased, and his children were Francis John, age 45, Henry Hugh, age 44, and Ellen Isabel, age 43. Of course, the indexes often show other information in the data, and I'll just go back to one of the Victorian ones because they will show the birthplace. Just open this, I'll just look for anybody. And as you can see, this Pyramid Hill, Dandenong, Warwickshire. So that's added information that you're going to get from Victoria. We also have a different database, and that's from the Northern Territory, and it's called Northern Territory Australia Deaths. 1824 to 2004. Now this one is compiled from newspaper clippings, cemetery registers, headstones, probacts, etc., and contains 31,000 records. Naturally, some of these people died elsewhere, so it's certainly worth a look. I'm just going to look for the Drysdale. I know that there's a Drysdale family up there, and there we are. They died at various places. Alexander Stewart, Rosebud Victoria, aged 74. So then we've got another Alexander who died in the Repatriation Hospital, New South Wales. Then we've got Queensland, and then we've got one in Darwin, and that one is also in Catherine Darwin General Hospital. So all in all, by using this digger, the digger programs, you never know what you're going to find, and it certainly is one of my favourite resources, one that I use constantly, and I hope our members do as well. Bye now.